Oh, there they go.
Oh, you see him?
Oh,
Stay
yep.
chill. All right. Armor of
One,
light.
two, three.
Armor of
Danny.
light.
Hmm?
Oh, it's about time. It is about time.
Okay, let's
Hello,
all mute.
Danny.
Let's all mute. Mute.
How you been?
Decent, wonderful per usual.
What's going on, brother, man?
Wonderful per usual. Yep.
What you want to sit down right now?
I don't care. We can sit down wherever.
Yeah, I'm about to sit down right now. What you got for me, man?
We
Made
going
you,
what?
I see you reached out. Oh, you see I talked to you before?
Oh yeah, we talked for a while.
Talked for a while.
Yeah, I remember you were on Bigo.
Okay, you was on Bigo too.
I showed up briefly. I didn't make my show in there. No, because I didn't want to debate you online. I'd rather have a conversation in public. It's better that way in general. Meet the man face to face that says they're right and go for it. You know?
That's what I do. That's why I come to sit. That's why I come to sit and sit.
Oh yeah, Toby. I was a bit curious why you're a bit late, but it's okay because I don't stress. You know? So you claim to be the Christ,
Correct.
right? And since you claim to be the Christ, I'm gonna ask, are you literally Christ 2,000 years ago or not? First question, right?
No.
All right, so you're not the one that everyone believes in, that the Jews made a whole campaign in their Talmud about in general. So you're not that Christ that they actually wrote about. Okay, that. Since you're not that Christ, what biblical Christ are you? Since that's who the book talks about, and that's who the Jews went out their way to say actually exists. They won't even deny his existence in particular. So which Christ are you? Because you might be going around of how sometimes they say there's Joseph the Messiah, and then there's the David Messiah. But which one are you then? Since you're not that one that came 2,000 years ago.
Well, I am both of them, but
You're both of them.
yeah. But the thing about who I am the Deuteronomy 18:18.
I don't mean to cut y'all off, but the music kind of loud, so can y'all speak up just a little bit more?
Yeah, I mean that's totally fine. Totally fine.
So I am the Deuteronomy 18:18. So if you go to Deuteronomy 18:18, it say God was gonna raise another prophet up from among his brethren. So I come from among my brethren, right?
I do too, but go on.
And I'm the one that the Father has chosen as the firstborn from amongst the dead.
Well, we're going to get there and deal with that eventually. The whole first one among the first one among the. We can, yeah, we can move. Yeah, totally fine.
Hey, make the boxes small because the larger the screen, the more battery it takes. Make the boxes really small because the more, yeah, save more battery. You might want to ask them if they can lend you a power bank.
What's going on, though, brother? You say you met Yahjew on Bigo?
Of course. I just forgot.
So how long you know about him?
Since Beagle, to say the least.
So about how long that is?
That's 2 years.
About 2 years now? Okay,
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
Sounds like kind of like government-y kind of talk. Doing recon.
Lovely free spot to sit over there as well by the water.
You can see a wall right from that wall. So when you come across to the park, make a left. Keep walking down the street.
Make a right to the left. So probably you see that pavilion over there by the water? That'll probably be a good spot over there. Not a lot of people.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna be right across. I'm gonna have Danny kind of waiting on you. When you see that wall green, just come straight across the street. We're gonna be right here. All right.
Do.
I like right here. You like pretty cool with this?
Oh, that's fine. You mentioned the pavilion up there earlier. That's why.
Yeah, when we send people to seals. So,
Make the boxes small.
Back on the Deuteronomy 18:18. So you asked what Christ am I? Now the Christ that you are speaking of is what people imagine. Because
well, we're not talking about the one that come in the sky.
Well, no. We're talking about the Jews. Like the person the Jews talk about, they never seen them.
Oh, really?
So they only talk about the imagination.
Oh, do you think? Oh, no. Do you think you would write a book slandering a person and their mother if that person didn't exist?
Well, no. The book foretells the coming of Christ.
Oh, no.
Slow down.
Oh, I'm gonna let you get there. But do you think logically that someone bothered writing the Talmud about a person that doesn't exist?
Well, no, because the story was foretold. Moses foretold the story.
Yeah,
so if the story was foretold, then it got put in the book before he came, right?
So you said yes, they would write, but when they wrote it, everything they wrote in the Talmud calls Jesus a sorcerer and their mother basically a prostitute and so forth in what they wrote, because they were slandering Christ who came 2,000 years ago. Since this Talmud they wrote is after the crucifixion and so forth.
I don't agree with that.
You don't gotta agree with it. You can do your own research on the matter.
There's no need to do research. The whole point I was making, the Bible is foretold. So if the story is foretold, then you're going to have a book before the coming. That's facts. All the prophets foretold.
Hey, I'm not worried about that.
Okay, so since the book is foretold, then the coming of Christ happened when God wanted. It don't happen when people imagine.
Once again, that's not my problem. My ways are not their ways. My thoughts are not their thoughts. So that's not a problem with me. But the thing about that is the New Testament wasn't written until after 2,000 years ago. Because for instance, the Enoch that went to Jerusalem in particular, right? The one that's from Ethiopia, obviously became Christian and went there, among other things. So why would that Enoch, who's from Ethiopia, go somewhere and then become a follower of Christ if Christ didn't exist 2,000 years ago?
Enoch never followed Christ.
I didn't say Enoch. I said probably might be saying it wrong. One person who basically is a celibate. The celibate. I'll use that.
Sorry, brother. Good. What's going on, brother Eddie?
Hey, Eddie. Got my phone in my hand. Got my phone in my hand.
Yes, yeah. Oh, this is tight, yo.
Yeah, man, we're not really, stuck on a 2,000-year-old person that don't nobody know about. The only person that we can know about right now is anointed vessel that God chooses. So we gotta agree on what is Christ. Is Christ a living vessel that God chooses, or is Christ somebody that's in the sky?
Christ is the Son of God that came down from heaven and walked amongst men. And he said he would do it again.
Okay. But did God create Christ or did Christ create God?
Neither.
Neither? So how did it go?
Sure, I'll give you a simple. Since the Son is from before, right? Everything that existed, he existed with the Father. So the Father sent his Son down in particular. That's why Christ in the book of Enoch is talked about, aka as the Son of Man, in particular, the one who walked with the Ancient of Days. So to be walking with the Ancient of Days, aka God, right? To have that privilege, you must be of highly esteemed in general and must exist. If you're going to bring up the book of Enoch into the mix, which was quoted in several places throughout the Bible, is quoted among other things.
But my point was, did God make Christ or did Christ make God?
Neither. Where are you getting your basis?
So who came first?
Who came first? They were both in the beginning. This ain't a chicken and egg scenario.
So what about the new beginning? Because we do have a new beginning, right?
Go for it.
So what does that beginning look like if it's a new beginning?
Sure, the new beginning, the renewing of the world and so forth, dealing away with the wickedness and so forth. So that's one thing.
Well, no, I know what it is. So
you asked me a question. I'm just answering it. Right? It's fair for me to answer it. So deals with the ways of the world, changing the ways and being taught the ways of God, and no longer following the ways of man.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So right now, you have Christ and God at the beginning.
Certainly. Yeah.
Right now, you do have this. But back then, the story is talking about the new beginning. You know what Isaiah says about the new heaven and new earth? He says, "Behold, I make everything new" in the book of Isaiah.
Yes, that's also quoted in Revelation.
Okay, so Isaiah foretold the coming of new heaven and new earth, right?
Yes.
So Christ is supposed to have brought the new heaven and new earth, right?
Yeah, but that wasn't part of the plan.
So,
no, it said in Acts 2. My bad. But hold on, let me answer why I said that, and I'll let you go. Right? All good. All right. So in Acts 2, they asked, Are you going to reestablish the kingdom unto Israel? He says, no. It's not for you to know the times that the Father set up by his own authority. So not all the prophecies, like the new heavens and earth, was going to be fulfilled 2,000 years ago. But go on.
So why did the prophet Isaiah talk about the new heaven and new earth? Who was Isaiah talking about going to bring it?
Obviously, he's relating to Christ himself, but he didn't understand the whole picture.
I got that. So why Christ didn't bring it?
Because it wasn't that time.
So who brings the new heaven and new earth?
It's when the second coming of Christ. The second coming of Christ, not coming of God, by the way, the Son of God himself.
So can you read Isaiah 11:11?
Sure, I can. That's a prophecy that didn't occur in particular for a reason. What?
Well, so just read it. Just read Isaiah 11:11.
Yeah, no problem.
Because are you in agreement that Christ fulfilled the Old Testament?
Certain prophecies were fulfilled, not all of them were fulfilled.
Oh, certain prophecies?
Yeah.
Okay. So who determines the prophecies that weren't fulfilled?
Who determined the prophecies that weren't fulfilled? It's logical deduction when you read some prophecies, like the one you just brought up, Isaiah 11, about the righteous branch. And it says, right, that's why you brought up, dinner shoot the Messiah will spring from the stock of Jesse, a branch from his roots will bear fruit, and the Spirit of the Lord will rest on him. Right?
The Spirit of the Lord will rest on him.
Yeah, you know all the spirits that's resting on him, correct?
Yeah, I know all of them.
What are they?
You finna read them.
I am bound to, because you say you're Christ, so you should know.
It's the spirit of, I can't quote them, verbatimly as they written, but it's 7 spirits that brings forth the image.
Okay, I'm going to read it again.
You got the spirit of fear, the spirit of might, the spirit of...
the spirit of wisdom and understanding, the spirit of counsel and strength, spirit of knowledge and reverent fear of the Lord. And he will delight the Lord. And he will not judge by what his eyes see, nor make decisions by what his ears hear. But with righteousness and justice he will judge the poor and side with fairness for the downtrodden of the earth. And he shall strike the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips he shall slay the wicked. And the righteous will be the belt around his loins, and the faithfulness the belt around his waist.
So who is that?
That's obviously Christ, the second coming of Christ.
Okay, well, you said the second coming.
Yeah.
Where's Christ coming from?
What you mean where he's coming from? He's going to be born again.
He's going to be coming from a woman?
Yes.
So it's going to be like me and you, right?
Certainly.
So when is he coming?
He will be already here.
Who is he?
Who you talking to?
Huh?
Who you talking to?
Who I'm talking to?
Yeah.
All right, what's your name?
First name Christian.
Your first name is Christian?
Yeah, like the religion named after Christianity, Christian. Yeah.
I'm talking to Christians?
Yeah, the one all the Christians are supposed to follow, but aren't following.
Oh, so you proclaim it to be Christ?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. So what is your plan for the people?
I have several plans, but first judgment starts in the household of God. That's why I deal with both Christians in particular and get them in order. You know me. When they say some error, I check them. I don't play with them.
So how long you been Christ?
Been Christ all my life. Awakening in particular, right? You're talking about when did the revelation come? When my mind, aka brain, finished developing. When I was 25, when the mind actually finished developing. But the unction of being Christ was already me in particular. Among other things, I didn't need someone to tell me that. Now, when the Holy Spirit came to rest upon me was in 2020 in particular. Not anointing from man.
He may not even know he paused it, y'all.
Oh, it was just getting good too.
It was.
I'm telling you.
He was about to destroy him.
Yeah. But see, he threw him off. Now, you to Christ? No. Stay in the word. Just stay in the word. Stay in the word. That's all you got to do. Just stay there and be still. That's it. He's not promoting to be Christ. He says who he is, but this young man knows the word. Okay? He definitely knows the word. So use the power
That's
of the
why they
word.
ask him that. They ask him that
I
on
know they threw
purpose
him out.
to
I know why.
sidetrack.
Can anybody get on another phone and do Yahjew so we can hear it from there? So and play it here. Get on another phone.
I felt that as soon as he
I
said it.
got
I
you.
said, "Oh, this going
Thank you,
somewhere
ma'am.
else."
Thank you. It's gonna cut the live after 3 minutes, I think, if he doesn't come back.
It's about 5 minutes, I think. Have faith. Have faith. He gonna realize.
Does anybody know?
You gotta have the faith that he gonna realize it's gonna come back up.
Yahjew has me blocked on all my accounts, so I can't go.
Well, it says he joined the live. This live. I see that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you ready?
Since you on here, bro. Listen, I think you probably should be on OnlyFans. You got your social media apps mixed up. All right, here.
Because you just said,
oh my God, she don't even know the replies. God
right?
dang it.
Yeah, but that's so in order for so do the rest of the Christians get their information from
and
you?
one of y'all tell Yahjew that he paused the live.
You're not dealing with all the Christians.
But he's there by himself too.
We already know. All of those, they don't have
Who, Yahjew? No, he not. He got some people over there.
No, we're talking about Primo.
Yeah.
Ma'am, you got music in the background.
No, that's them. Oh. There you go.
What you gonna do when he set up what he said?
Say again, Danny.
Regardless of what you say,
regardless of what I say.
he's gonna do what he gonna do.
They got their goons.
Yeah.
So what you gonna say when he get done doing what he gonna do?
The Antichrist has been set up. Congratulations. Now what?
Okay, they ain't really.
No, because you. The problem is this. The problem is this, right? Now here's the problem. No, listen, Danny boy. Hey, Danny boy. No, you listen to half of the thing. No, what you did was supposed to be me one. But y'all wanted to interject. Danny, no, buddy boy. This ain't no live, so now you're running. This is the one-on-one, bro. This is a one-on-one. Now you're running. You're running right now. You're running right now.
Damn right, it's not a law.
Are you judging the world?
Once again, that's coming soon.
So that's coming soon. Who are you judging specifically?
The entire world. Like it says, I just told you. Judgment starts in the household of God, but it goes out to the rest of the world.
So who deceived the world with false doctrine?
Satan did, and Satan used. Hold up, stop trying to lead me.
Go ahead.
Satan did, and he infiltrated certain churches like the Roman Catholic Church. But the Roman Catholic Church is not the sole Christian in particular. There's a plethora of people that's going astray. That's why it says in the book, they were in us, but they were not of us. They went out from us. So what are you talking about?
Listen, brother.
Let's go. Amen. Let's go.
Roman Catholic Church pushes is those the people that.
But the Roman Catholic Church isn't the only people.
But every man that teaches on behalf of God, they get information, historical evidence from the Romans. The 2,000-year-old Jesus story.
Hold on. This is where you go for it.
The same 2,000-year-old Jesus story that you were just having a conversation with my brother. But that's hold on. Since you Christ, that's the same information that was presented to you by the Romans, brother.
No. You shot yourself in the foot.
Calm down.
You shot yourself in the foot. That's not important right now.
Calm down. I got it.
I'm not. Once again, I'm not upset.
He's doing what they do on the lives. He's
not making a point,
pointless.
But you're not making a solid point. That's the problem.
We made a point.
No, listen. He made a statement. Danny, listen real quick. His statement was, everyone is taught by the Roman Church, which is incorrect. Because Ethiopia is not taught by the Roman Church.
Are you saying that they don't got a Roman Catholic Church order in Ethiopia right
now? Just because they set up a Roman Catholic Church. No, Danny. You sure you don't know you don't know Ethiopia, bro. You don't know nothing about it. Go tell them in Ethiopia that they got their book. No, sir. You ludicrous, sir. You're ludicrous, sir. So last thing I do not care about. I don't care about your Solomonic dynasty. Go for it.
Piece of God.
So much, okay, about King Tetros. Who was his brother?
That means also Ethiopia is deceived.
Hold on. What was the name of his
brother? I know, I'm
guessing
that.
What was the name of his brother that actually led the forces with the British?
I do not care, sir.
What was it? See, this is
I do not care for a reason.
I know you don't care because you don't know.
No, I don't care because it's not important. It's fine. I don't care if I didn't bother